Calaway Park is an award-winning theme park located in Alberta, Canada, and with it being home to over 30 rides and attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we're going to count down the top 10 rides at Calaway Park. Starting off at number 10, we have Timber Falls. And no matter whether you want to cool down on a hot Canadian day or you are just looking for another fun family ride, then this log flume is just for you. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy sailing, because as soon as you have boarded the log, not only will you encounter lots of calm twists and turns throughout some awesome lumberjack theming, but also two giant drops, one of which features an airtime hill and the other one that stands at a whopping 10 meters in the air, definitely finishing off the ride with a giant splash. Have you ever wanted to fly through the sky? Well, if the answer is yes, then you have got to take a ride on our number 9 spot, Dream Machine, because on this swing ride, you can do just that. Nevertheless, before we do begin to talk about the ride experience itself, the reason why I put this at number 9 is due to its commonness. And so if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed with your 1 or 2 person seat rising, tilting and spinning through the sky, which is pretty cool if you ask me. For our number 8 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot crazier as we have Fallin. The ride that has taken your classic family drop tower to the next level, and I think from the moment you see it in motion, it is very easy to see why. However, if you think you have what it takes to ride, then jump aboard, as it only gets 10 times crazier with you rising to the tippy top of the tower before a series of drops, bounces and rises for the entire 2-minute ride duration. And so when also taking into account its rather unique 2-row system, this should definitely be on your bucket list. You can't have a theme park without a pirate ship ride, and Calaway Park is no different, as for our number 7 spot, we have Ocean Motion, the most swashbuckling ride on the 7 seas. Okay, that was a horrendous pirate accent, however this pirate themed attraction sure isn't, with as soon as you have boarded the ship, and for the best overall experience, we would suggest either the front or the back row. You will then rock back and forth, higher and higher, until you're quite literally flying out of your seats. Isn't that just crazy? And so even though it is another common ride, it should definitely be a must-do on your next visit. If Dream Machine is not for you, but instead you'd rather glide high and fast through the sky, then look no further, as for our number 6 spot, we have Air Gliders, where you can do just that. Yet for me, what makes this ride so great is the fact that in addition to you being able to spin faster and faster, and believe it or not, faster around in circles, you will also gradually be tilted to a whopping 45-degree angle, causing your freely rocking glider to literally fly outwards. And you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that this is both extremely fun as well as a little bit crazy at the same time. Top 5, And coming in for this position, we have Wynder, which, as you can probably guess by the name, is not for the faint of heart. And you would not be wrong, with on this so-called junior drop tower, you beginning your adventure by rising to a height of 40 feet, whilst also spinning around non-stop, providing an amazing view across the park as well as surrounding area. However, similar to Free Fallin, it does not stop there, as in addition to doing all of this, you will also drop, bounce and rise again, causing even the biggest of thrill seekers in the group to hold on very, and I mean very tight. Make sure to get your sick bags at the ready, as for our number 4 position, we have Adrenaline Test Zone, your classic flat ride with a twist. And here is what. Now of course it would not be a fun flat ride without you twisting or spinning around for the entire ride duration, and Adrenaline Test Zone is no different. Nevertheless, what makes it so unique, and in my eyes crazier, is that your rocking 2-person pod will be connected to a spinning platform that is then both lifted and, believe it or not, spun by a central machine. And you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know that this is totally insane. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 spot, we have Storm. And ever since its debut back in 2006, it has always been blowing guests away, and for a good reason, because for starters, just looking at this ride is crazy, with its many rockets constantly heading upside down at mental speeds. Yet this only continues on the ride itself, with you boarding one of these rockets, which I'll let you know has got 0 restraints and being held against your seat by the forces as you make your way around. How crazy does that sound? And so in my eyes, a trip to the park would be nowhere near complete without a spin on the Storm. Between number 2 and 1, it was tough. However, after a lot, and I mean a lot of consideration, we've decided to put Chaos at the number 2 spot. And wow, if this ride does not make you laugh, scream and cry at the same time, then I honestly do not know what will. Within a nutshell, as soon as you and up to one other thrill seeker have built up the courage to ride and then boarded the 2-person seats, not only will the central hub spin and tilt like on Storm, but your individual seats will also rotate upside down, causing you to quite literally have no clue of your surroundings for the entire 3-minute ride, making this one, if not the most chaotic ride in the world. Comment down below though, would you brave it? We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in my eyes for the best ride at the park, we have Vortex. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, from the moment you walk into the park and see this classic aerodynamics corkscrew coaster, you will instantly want to take a ride. And you should definitely do just that, as words literally cannot describe how amazing its many steel drops, turns, and of course famous inversions really are. And so I would feel wrong not putting this ride at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.